What is up, guys? It is Eric here, and welcome back to another video. Now today I'm going to be telling you guys on how to install Dragon Ball Xenoverse 2 mods. Now I'm going to tell you guys some extra tips that a lot of other YouTubers who do Xenoverse mod content haven't told any of y'all. Maybe not. But something that I had to go through, and it's super annoying, but once I figured it out, it was just all easy. The first thing you're going to want to do is open up any web browser that you have and go to Xenoverse mods, alright, or Xenoverse 2 mods, alright. I'll leave the link down in the description down below, alright. And the first thing you are going to need to install is your Eternity tools. Now this one, it is a zip file when you install it, so if I were to go ahead and just press download, as you can see, there's a zip file. Now since I already have this, I'm not going to reinstall it because, you know, I don't want to end up breaking something. Alright guys, now since you installed your Eternity tools, now what you want to do is extract it. Now before you extract it, I want you guys to go ahead and install Winrar. Winrar is a good application to use when opening zip files, and actually this is going to help us later on in the video with the extra steps. Trust me. You're going to go ahead and want to press the latest one, right, the 64-bit, and you just go ahead and install it. Now since you already installed your Eternity tools files, or your Eternity tool .zip, and then your WinRAR, you're going to be prompted with this after you extract the Eternity tools, right? Now what you want to do is you're just going to want to open it. Once you have it opened, right, this right here is important. Alright, so one other thing you need to do, right, is that you need to open up your Steam, and then you're going to want to go onto your Xenoverse, go ahead and right click it, go to manage, and press browse local files. Now this should already pop up, right? Now what you want to do is that you're going to want to grab everything in here and just move it onto here. That's simple, right? Move it onto here. And once you have done that, I'm not going to do it because I already have it on there and I don't want anything to screw up. Now once you have already done that, you're going to want to go back onto here, and you're going to be looking for your patcher, right? So what you want to do is that you're going to want to open it, and all you're going to want to do is just copy and paste. Once you've done that, you're basically all set to go, right? You're basically all set to go. When you do that, right, when everything is in here, when your XV2 is in here and your patch is in here, what you want to do is go ahead and open it. I already have it shortcutted right here, so I'm gonna go ahead and open it right here. And as you guys can see, this is basically like your task manager of the game, right, of the modded game. As you guys can see, all right here, these are all the mods I have installed into my Xenoverse 2, right? Now one thing I want to tell you guys is that when you're installing a mod, right, what you want to do after you install it, say you want to press this, right? Once you press that, it's going to open up basically any mods you install. You would just go on downloads. Now this is one thing that most people do not tell you, and it really pisses me off. I'm gonna be one in a billion. So as you guys can see the file folder, right? The names of it, the X2M file. Now some mods, when you install it, it's gonna go immediately to an X2M file, which is great. Makes everything so much easier. So let's say I want to install this mod right here, right? It just basically retextures some of your average skills from like Zamasu or something like that. It looks pretty sick, not even gonna lie to you, right? So we're gonna scroll down where it says download. But as you can see, right up there, it says .rar, right? That makes everything a lot more harder than it needs to be. Now, if you already have Winrar installed, you're already good. Basically, just like what we went through, you're just going to extract it. So what you're gonna want to do, you don't have to do this if your computer's not shit like mine. You don't have to do this, but just make a folder. Let's say what was it? Heavenly mod pack. All right. Once you do that, you can go ahead and open it. Now remember, what you want to do, just go down to Winrar and open with Winrar. And right here, as you guys can see, the X2M files, which makes things so much more easier, right? It's an easy install. So what you're gonna want to do, just do that, drag it, put it in there. Now since it's already in there, you're basically all set. What you want to do is open up your installer, and you're just gonna want to press this file up here, not the little file, just this thing right here. Sorry you guys can't see my cursor. Alright, and just like that, open up this other file with your heavenly, or in my case, my heavenly mod pack. And everything is here. One thing I'm gonna have to look out for is for reference. Alright, so I'm actually just gonna go ahead and move this. Skip this file. No? Alright, I'll just replace it. Alright, now see all that? That's the X2M files. Now what you're going to want to do is just boom, and just drag it on here. Now since all of this is now highlighted once you've moved it over, now one thing I want you guys to do is just like go up a little bit and make sure it's all highlighted, the ones that you put in here. Just want to press open. Are you sure you want several mods at the same time? You're just going to say yes. It's gonna take a minute because it's like a lot of it's like a lot of mods I just installed for a mod pack. Uh-oh. That's not good. Oh, there we go. All mods were installed or updated successfully. Now, like I said, when installing a mod, there's a chance you can get an X2M file, which is easy. Like I say, you can just go ahead and just put it on there. Or when you get a .rar file, when you install it, what you're gonna want to do is make sure you have Winrar installed, which I'll leave that down in the description down below. And you're just gonna open up with Winrar, and you're gonna have all your mods there. One thing that I've been told not to do, I swear, if you guys do this, it's not gonna work. You guys gonna be upset with me, and I didn't go over this, which I'm about to get over. What you're going to want to do is that you cannot open it up in Steam. Don't look at that green play button, because that's not going to do any good. That's just going to put you in the vanilla version of Xenoverse 2, or it's just not going to open. What you're going to want to do is go back to your local files of the game, open up the bin folder, and right there, that's where you need to open it. Now, as you guys can see, I modded the out of my new character here, right? I modded this one, which is the guy you saw before in my last video. I modded him up with the hair and new skills. I modded this guy to the max. Now, the cause of my godly stats here, I made my own super soul, which I will go over in another video. If this video gets 10 likes, I'll go over how to make a super soul and how to install a shader. So now we're in the local battles, and basically we're gonna go over the mods I installed. I didn't put in any of the heavenly mods in because I honestly don't really care that much. That was just an example. But as you guys can see, most of these powers or skills that I have are now, or are mostly the mods, except for the impact, flare, and power rush. Those are from Jiren. But anything else I got was a mod. Now the Super Soul, I made that one up. I made it inspired by Tokyo Ghoul when Kaneki told the One Night Owlish, "Now would you shut the hell up?"
Yeah, that's right. Now would you shut the hell up?
I actually like that one a lot. Alright, so we're gonna go with that one. And as you guys can see, I have modded Demos, which is Demos is basically like my inspiration of my other character I just selected, and I have Vegeta Ultra Ego.
There isn't going to be anything left of you when I'm done.
Alright, so as you see, we're on Kami's lookout, and look at my character looking badass as fuck. Alright, now I'm gonna go over my mod skills, or the mods I have, and oh shit, sorry, I hit my mic. And do not worry, if you guys want these mods, I'll leave it in the description down below for my character build. Alright, so we got Confusion Blade. You might have seen this from a certain character, I can't remember who. As you do this, it stays like a landmine or a minefield, right? But if it's left alone for too long, it will basically, it's like a homing missile, right? Now, Meteor Crash, you know, that's obviously a default skill you can get in the game without mods. The Confident Maximum Charge, I just want to change up my charge a little bit, you know, want to look confident. Power Rush, now this one is from Jiren. So you do that, you just do like a series of combos and all that. Genocide Bomb is actually from Vegeta Ultra Ego. Now, I don't know if Vegeta Ultra Ego, I don't know if he's like a DLC yet, but if not, I have the mod for it. Basically, this is just pretty sick, right? And one thing that is pretty cool about it is if I were to, let's say, let's do that. All right, let's do that. We're gonna go up to maybe 3, I believe. Is it 3? Yeah, it's 3. Now, when your Genocide Bomb is ready, you can just hold on to it until your entire ki is just maxed up. And the longer you hold it, the more powerful it's gonna be. Obviously, I'm not locked into Vegeta, right? I'm not locked into him, so it's fine. Now let's charge all the way up, and I'm gonna show you my Awoken skill. Let's go ahead and turn into it. Boom. This is like Super Saiyan 4, but like God mode. Like if Goku was Super Saiyan 4, and then the whole ritual happened where he became a god and all that, this is what it will be like, right? Now, since, as you guys saw, as I turned into it, my Super Soul activated. I set my Super Soul to activate whenever I awoken my skill. Now, my awoken, or no, my Super Soul is just too overpowered. Now watch this. Does nothing. As he comes at me, nothing. It's pretty sad, almost. Oh, yeah. One thing I forgot to say is that even if you have an overpowered Super Soul, they can still technically move you. They can still technically move you when, you know, when they throw you, right? Alright. So, there's that. And there's another Primal Super Saiyan skill that I want to show you. Alright, so with this Awoken skill that I've chosen from the same mod pack as the Super Saiyan God, or Super Saiyan 4 God, or for short, Primal Super Saiyan God. Only 2 work, as my knowledge goes. I don't know why only 2 work. One is an Ascended God, basically like your Super Saiyan Blue. One is like the like a white color, like a Ultra Instinct. Yeah, I don't know why, but it doesn't seem to work. And the only 2 that works are the Super Saiyan, or the Primal Super Saiyan God, and this one, the Legendary Primal Super Saiyan. Now this one you guys may have seen before, or look familiar. It's basically Broly's Legendary Super Saiyan. But this one, like I said, requires a lot of ki, which actually makes sense since Broly's ki is just off the charts. But this one I actually personally like. You guys think we should have a battle with Vegeta? And just like that, Vegeta was down, right? Now, these mods, right, it can vary on the type of PC you have. I don't know all the specs for it yet, but one thing's for sure, if you have like a really low budget PC, don't go haywire with the mods. Be very careful which mod can, which mod your PC can handle, me personally. But yeah, honestly, I like mods, and mods are cool and all, but just be very, very careful when installing them, when putting them in, when inputting them in, and all that. It's just like I said, it varies half the time. Thank you for anyone who has watched this video. I'm sorry this video was poorly explained, but I tried my best. But yeah, like I said, I'll leave all the links and all that down in the description down below. And if you guys haven't already, please do subscribe. We're gonna try to hit 1,000 before the end of the year. All right, we gotta try. Come on, I know we can do it. All right, share, like this video, put a comment down below what mod is your favorite, or if you want, put a comment down below what mod you guys want me to go over, which I will. All right, because I'm willing to do this. But like I said, hope you guys have a good day. Make sure you guys follow the steps correctly. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Alright, peace out, guys.